Legend of Total War here with part 28 of my Medieval 2 Total War Let's Play campaign as Venice. Right, so previously we destroyed the Mongols and have brought peace to the world once again. Now I've disbanded all my armies because we no longer need them, well, for the time being. So these guys will probably end up dying of old age before the Timurids show up. So now we have some time, I suppose, to prepare for that. I only need one. Get one on the hit, because he's going to die of old age soon. Good, Citadel's available. Excellent. How are we going over here? Fortress. Yep, being upgraded to Citadel. What about Damascus? Citadel. Tbilisi is still a castle. Alright, who can I send up there? Who's got some chivalry?
Who do I face? Yes?
Who's not bloody old or something. Alright, no matter. Alright, now that we're not spending quite as much on army upkeep, we're still spending quite a lot though. Well, whatever. Well, now we're not spending quite as much, we should be able to make a lot more money and invest in our settlements. So until we've got, say, 200,000 in the bank, let's just be careful on what we're purchasing before I start spamming, just filling the building slots up. So public order here is not great, probably due to religious reasons. I find just building up the abbeys necessary. Building priests everywhere. Don't forget, priests have upkeep costs, and also can defect to heresy, which is a pain when they do that. Now, I thought that the Gunpowder event would have happened sometime between the first and last Mongol invasion, but it hasn't happened yet. Which I found strange. I think it's due sometime soon. Public order here is not very good. So yeah, with that Mongol invasion, we didn't lose any settlements. We didn't even lose any major battles. Now, if I recall correctly, when I played as the Holy Roman Empire in the previous campaign, I did on the Grand Campaign, I lost one settlement, Bulgar, to the Timurids. But of course, I've since I've protected against that now. I mean, this is probably costing me a fair amount to keep. That'll be fine.
Leave nothing. Raise the defenses and go. Your orders, number one. Name thy enemies of your will.
Of course, with the richest faction, who else is there? Didn't get so much here, but probably some of the queues filled up. As in some of the settlements in which I've filled up the queue. Yeah, so we've already spent 38,000 on construction. Hopefully, this amount of money will be enough to purchase everything that we need. Florence doesn't make much through mining, but I know it's better than nothing. Antioch's quite a rich settlement. I think I'll build the church up here. Don't want any public order issues, because heretics could spawn at any time. And having a huge cathedral in the region pretty much negates any heresy that they cause. That's cheaper. That's a little bit risky. Maybe I'll just keep it on monthly basis a little while longer. Okay, Baghdad. Let's see, what do we really need here? I'm gonna go with that. We're gonna have a fair bit of time until the Mongols arrive. And don't forget, once I get a bit more money in, we'll just auto-queue everything and it'll be fine. Not auto-queue, but, you know, fill up the queue so we can just burn through turns. Actually, that's not really gonna do anything. Well, I got more than I did last time. Almost finished the construction queue. Yeah, it's just a few regions that I didn't purchase anything. That's okay. We keep making the same amount of money, we'll get through it. Now, I think a lot of my cost is actually being tied up at Alexandria now. So let's disband a bunch of these guys that are costing me cash. I guess that public order issue here has been solved. The heresy is mostly gone, I'm assuming. For the most part, yeah. Okay, so we're still spending 30,000 in army upkeep. Where the fuck are these armies that cost so much?
Your orders,
Oh, right here. Yeah, that probably cost us a fair bit. That's 3,000 right there, but where else?
orders, number one.
I suppose we need to take into account General's bodyguard. We would have a lot of them.
Enemy, Lord.
38, yeah.
Who do I let me strike, my lord? Your orders, number one.
Don't need you anymore.
Orders.
And what I could do is just this. Okay, at Burn here. Well, I don't have the money to fix this. Actually, I'll cancel that. See, this guy here has been costing me 250 for fucking 50 years. Find where all the big costs are.
Orders. Yes.
I don't need you.
Yes.
There's nothing here. Has there been nothing there for ages? I guess it doesn't matter if it hasn't been revolting.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, hang on. There's what?
Orders.
We're really scrounging for coins here. I was hoping that I might find somewhere that I'm spending way too much.
Yes.
And that might have been the source of my problems. Because the thing is, I don't know where all this money's going. Our empire's too big. you know, to manage to such an extent that you can save that kind of cash. Okay, I don't need all of those. I think it is largely just... Oh, hang on a second. I don't think there's anything in Arguin. The general that we used to conquer the settlement long since died of old age. Nope. That all seems fine. We saved ourselves another 5,000, but I don't know. I guess all that money is just the general's bodyguard that we've got everywhere. Well, that's fine. Let's move on. Obviously, don't hire any more for the time being. Luckily, it was already a citadel, so the loss of those people, it's fine. The settlement will recover. Alright, so, Venice. What are we doing here? What's this devastation from? Oh yeah, there's rebels around the place, but getting rid of them is going to be virtually impossible.
Our fleet is victorious. Prepare to board and engage. Victory!
Still, the port is not trading with anyone. I mean, they're getting imports, but there's no exports going in here. Which, you know, that's where you make the most money, but for some reason they're just not going out there. There's no corruption here, so we don't need that desperately. Let's turn our focus on increasing trade income. Okay, Jerusalem's got issues. What are we doing about this? Okay, the heretics have shown up here. Maybe... Well, actually, they're not here at the moment. It'd be easier just to wait for this guy to die of old age.
Your idol is false.
I mean, this will help, but, you know, it might riot between now and then. Which sucks, because this, you know, training all these units here is really not going to provide much public order. The huge cathedral will make a big difference in lowering unrest. I guess I'll just recruit another priest as well. Of course, there's always a chance that they become heretics as well, but what can I do about it? Apart from exterminate the population. Which I'd have to lose the settlement first, which not worth doing. Okay, it doesn't look like this. Is going to get me all the way through it, unless I purchase some cheap shit. Oh, good, we got through with just a little bit of leftover money. All good. Moving on to the next turn. Hang on, what have I got over here? Yeah, just that. Let's move on. So let's have a look at corruption now. Corruption's been going up, but that's probably just due to overall increases in income. So taxes is making me exactly 70,000. Merchant trade's not much. I never rely on merchant trade anyway. Did that guy ever make it to the... Oh, god damn it.
Ready to trade. As you wish. I must rest until tomorrow.
Mining at 20,000. So even farming makes more money than mining. No rush on any of that. So yeah, keep focusing on trade and then we should end up with a lot of more money. Because of course, a lot of these buildings are becoming more and more expensive as we get higher tier. That's probably where all of our money went. Apart from, you know, the financing that we had to spend to get rid of the Mongols. But they utterly failed to get anywhere. They didn't even get past Baghdad. In fact, I don't think I've ever pushed them, prevented them from moving at all like that. What I'm trying to say is I think that's the best I've ever done against them. Short of cheating. Which I don't think I've ever done against them. Obviously, I've used cheats before. Like, not in Let's Plays, but, you know, everyone's used, you know, the money cheat or whatever. Just fucking around or whatever. Good, we still got 27,000 left over. And we just keep burning through the turns. So where's that gunpowder? Master Merchant's Guild, that's good. Does that provide a global increase to trade? No. What about the Master... Oops, oh, goddamn, what am I looking at here? The Master Merchant's Guild. No, it's only in stainless steel. Oh, duh, this is why there's no trade going out. Because this guy fucking here is blocking the way to the port. Oh my god, we need to get rid of him.
Name the field of battle. We will meet you there.
That's probably costing me a shitload.
Leave me be, infidel.
Can I get rid of all these rebels in this area? Because these are my richest goddamn territories. We're going to have rebels sitting on these lands. Let's see, is there any trade between Rome and Naples? Shit. There is, but it's quite low. You'd think it'd be more than that. Fucking rebels. Oh, hang on, I got a heap load of generals here. Yeah, you can stay there.
Name thy enemy, Lord.
I'll take all these.
Orders. Your Majesty. We march on our victims. We
Now, does that income increase?
victory.
It sure does. Right.
Men, we march. Stopping for the night. Your orders?
Don't need you anymore. Alright, so if we clear off these rebels here, that'll make us a lot more money. I mean, you can never really get rid of rebels completely, which is why I usually don't bother with it. But if that's blocking any and all trade from the Venetian docks, that's costing me a shitload of money. I mean, I know there's plague there at the moment, but... Wait, I didn't purchase anything that turn. Whoops. As in, no construction got done.
We march.
Focusing on this shit.
Continuing tomorrow.
Orders. Yes, Lord. Closing
Eh,
the battle.
whatever.
There is nothing to salvage here. Scatter. Flee.
Alright, so let's resume construction. I might just start filling up the queue again. Oh, jeez. Public order here is not great. We probably need that stuff. By not purchasing anything additional, the previous turn. Oh god damn it! Everyone's talking. Oh god, I forgot to went offline. God damn it! Why can't people just leave me alone? People are always wondering, messaging me saying, "Why are you always offline?" Because I don't want to be fucking talked to. No offense to everyone, but god damn it, you know, I get bombarded with messages. It gets annoying. And it's always stupid shit. Hey, how's your day going? Fuck off. Yeah, you know? Fucking hell. Not to be mean or anything. Eh, whatever. Who cares? Fuck me sideways. Mosquito fucking landed right on the goddamn microphone there. Everything wants to annoy me today. Okay, good. That should keep it busy for a while. And let's move on to the next turn.
Command me. Yes, marching.
I have a feeling that if he was ever to die, this public order... Actually, no, it should be alright. He's only 27 years old. I think I might send him somewhere else. You know what? I really can't be bothered to go around making him try and increase public order, population growth somewhere.
Name thy enemy, Lord. Yes.
Orders. Your Majesty. Yes, Lord.
Okay, good. Now we don't need any more generals.
The day is ours, Lord. The enemy are beaten.
Alright, good. And
Let me strike.
you'll next come up to the here. Oh, there's also this as well. Well, whatever, we'll deal with it. All in due time. Just fill up that queue so we don't have to worry about it too much from here on out. Hang on, Jerusalem has public order issues. Gotta keep going with that. just burn through turns until, I don't know, Timurids arrive, I guess, which I'm not... I don't fully remember when they do show up. I mean, with the Mongols, I was pretty certain it was around 65 turns, which is when they showed up. But I don't know about Timurids. Truth be told, there's not really a hell of a lot of times when I've actually fought them and defeated them, because I usually don't let the campaigns run that late. Because I'm always doing blitz campaigns. I'm actually spending more than I'm getting. Well, maybe it's just because I fill up the queue so much. Should still be alright. Okay, there's that goddamn fucking prick, right. Oh, guess what, guys? The priest I just hired became a heretic. Great. This is why I don't bother hiring priests. Piece of shit cunt, you fucking loser. Alright, whatever. And over here, yeah, moving on.
Orders. Yes. Move on.
Who do I face? Begin with our forces.
Yeah, just get spears. We just want to auto-resolve them just because it's way quicker.
Come face me.
Okay, let's see if this will work.
As my lord wills, we march to battle.
Now, is that going to return trade to the area?
It is ours, lord. The enemy are beaten. Orders.
And, oh my god, it was such a simple solution. And it made such a big difference. I mean, you can go around looking at all the different settlements where the, you know, rebels are sitting on the road. But at the end of the day, it's kind of hard to get rid of all of them because they do just keep coming back. Oh, Nicaea's got problems again. Great, probably heretics. Because the thing is, if I wasn't doing a Let's Play series like right now, I would probably take my time and like go through all this each turn, rather than just filling up the queue. Or actually spending a little bit of time and thought on to which order this is going in. But we've got to speed things up. So a certain amount of inefficiency has to be accounted for. And it's not like it's going to lead to game over. Yeah, as if I'm going to get to game over from here. And then that castle finally gets repaired, without me needing to repair it. Alright, good. We actually made some profit on this turn as well. And we keep burning through it. No, wait, stop. It's a hefty amount of troops here. Let's send them against this.
My lord, we should win. Yes. Name thy enemy, lord. We shall send them to hell or war.
Alright, that should help Milan.
We tore them apart, my lord.
Why did the income there go down? Oh, right. It's because of this guy here. He's a shithead. Well, you could just
Number one. Yes.
sit here and die. I don't care.
Move out. Yes.
Is it not obvious I am your foe, infidel?
Death the land. Now we're at Reims, which is a huge city, so that's good. Some, you know, the Black Plague might actually come in handy because a lot of the settlements have a lot of population, The Black Plague's not due for another few turns. When the fuck is Gunpowder coming? It seems like it's really late. Or was it turn 105 it shows up? I don't know. It's sometime soon. Oh, that's never going to grow without someone developing it, but it doesn't need to, so it's fine. Alright, moving on. I hope that Nicaea didn't riot. Ah, damn it. Alright, how bad I think. Oh, shit. The two main fucking things that provide public order got damaged. Oh, great. Shit. It wouldn't be the end of the world if it did revolt, but I don't want it to. I mean, the public order couldn't possibly go any worse than 65%. Because that's what it was previously. Goddamn heretics. Excuse me. Okay, now Jeddah has issues, but I wonder if it's to do with these guys here. Let me just recruit that.
Orders?
Yeah, this guy here is a giant turd.
Onward.
Excuse me.
Yes, Lord. Building a watchtower.
And our money supplies are getting right up there again, so that's good to see. Moving on. Oh, whatever. I don't even give a shit if you kill a prick. And he was found innocent, but I don't care.
A new discovery that could change the course of warfare. Gunpowder. This dark powder may look innocent enough, but when brought to spark, it explodes with a force that is unmatched. This terrible weapon will make armor obsolete and render castle walls near useless. It would be wise to be the first to master its use in war.
Alright, cool. Okay, now with gunpowder technology, we can now get dockyard. Now this is the building that's required to get the third trade route. It should be a top priority for pretty much every city. So what I'll do... the thing is, going through every fucking settlement and doing this is going to take, well, it's 106 to do. Well, actually, not all of them are port settlements, so... But at the same time, this is going to provide us with so much fucking money, it's not even funny. Once this is done in 5 turns, just... Probably looking at 20% global increase to trade. Yeah, I can't be bothered doing it all. Oh, fuck me sideways, I don't know. Wait, no, Nicaea. You do that after this is done. So luckily we managed to fix the public order there. Even castles can get 3 trade routes. Then again, we've got heaps of money now. Alright, yeah, let's just focus on the settlements that aren't actually constructing anything. Because otherwise it just takes too long to get through it all. Come on, we're gonna get this campaign done, move on to other things. Not that this campaign isn't fun or everything, but I know most of you guys just like Total War for battles. Not that I give a shit about what you want, but I can understand just sitting here constructing things for multiple episodes can be a bit dull. Good. Moving on. Okay, then we just go through... Oh, god damn it, another settlement that has public order issues. Well, that'll help it. It's... Yeah, the thing is, the population just starts exploding and I just can't construct fast enough. Because traditionally, most of these settlements would be experiencing some degree of being sacked every few turns. Now Jerusalem has issues again. That will largely fix them. Hiring more garrisons, getting to the point where it's just not doing anything because there's so many people in the settlement. Oh man, we don't have anything to construct this turn. Argument, it's never going to grow. Nor do we need it to. Okay, moving on. Good, no settlements rioted. Good to see everyone's busy. Oh, I tell you what makes fighting the Timurids really easy? Cannon towers. It's not the fun way of doing it, I'll give it that. Let me just see. Is that guy over here still alive? He's still kicking. Alright. Now the Timurids, if they show up here, we're definitely going to want to make sure we've got cannon towers. But the Timurids aren't going to show up for a little while yet. But we need to get this to Citadel before the Black Plague hits. But at the rate that it's growing, it's pretty good. But he is getting old. Over here, Fortress, growing at a reasonable rate. That one's almost done. Okay, yeah, you're going to need cannon towers. Because you can... It's silly. I can't remember if I've shown you guys how this works, but if you've got cannon towers and someone besieges your settlement, you just sally out, and because the cannon towers have such extreme range, you just sit there and just wait for them to die. I mean, if you're patient enough, no one can ever take any of your settlements again unless they take it on the first try. You know, a St. John's chapter house here could be useful to get extra population growth. Bloody hell, nearly 20,000 people in a castle there. There's nothing to do each turn. Okay, moving on. Betrothed to Martyrs of Manhunter. Ugh. We're going in Jerusalem. I think there was a trip that I can disband because it's costing me money. Get rid of it. And Nicaea. Yep, we can get rid of these. See, if the rebels are standing there, that's kind of good because it's not blocking any trade routes. Okay, I'm not too concerned about that amount of money right now. I still need more public order. Because the big problem here is heresy. So that'll just provide us with a bit of extra happiness. But it's more about that extra religious influence. And I really don't want to have to hire a priest. Because there's always a chance that they just become heretics. And then it's even more problems to worry about. Good, that's become a settlement, so if it gets hit by the Black Plague now, it's fine. Now this settlement has issues. God, who doesn't have issues these days? So that'll provide a little bit of public order, and then build the Mayor's Palace. And then, don't forget about the Abbey. I'm sure part of the problem is heresy. Yeah. I mean, like I said, you can spend fucking ages going around getting rid of all the heretics, but it's such a pain in the ass. It's good to see these settlements are growing. I might just not bother building anything this turn. Move on. That's probably a good thing that 10,000 people died there. I mean, it'll lower my income, but this is one of those settlements where the population just gets so bloated. And I might skip this turn. Construction as well. Alright, let's have a look now. This settlement, this is a castle, why would it be having trouble? Is it heresy? Yeah, god damn it, even in this castle. There's nothing I can do here to build up the public order, though. And it's got the St. John's Minor Chapter House here. Oh, the next thing I can do to increase public order is upgrade the fortress to Citadel. I guess just get some peasants in there. Hopefully that'll provide some public order. Okay, and let's move on. Good, it's under control. So yeah, burned through quite a lot of turns this episode, but of course it's just turns where there's nothing going on. Yeah, need those cannon towers. Now, out of curiosity, let's have a look here. What kind of cannons would I be able to get? Bombard, then I'm glad we can get mortars, they're useful. Now, do the mortars provide sharpened stakes? No, that's just in stainless steel. Culverin, and then monster ribolt. Whew, man, that looks nasty as shit. But not something that I'm particularly fond of. I think the Culverin is really useful. Because the thing is, it doesn't do much attack versus buildings. And I don't think it's got much ammo. It's like 3 volleys and then it's out. It just uses up all of its ammo really fast. That's its big advantage. But yeah. Get myself a few culverins, maybe some mortars. Should probably get started on that over here. Get ready for the Timurids to show up. I should say, have it ready when the Timurids do show up. Actually, cancel that. Good, now we don't have to worry about if plague hits that settlement. The general that was here, he died. But it's okay because it became a citadel. Luckily, plague doesn't hinder construction, just population growth and trade. So I imagine when the Black Plague does hit, which I think will be a few turns from now, it might impede my finances a little bit, but because we've saved up close to 1 million, it'll be barely noticeable. Are you gonna accuse the goddamn ship, are you? There might be somebody on the ship. Yeah, I should just fill up a queue. Doesn't matter. Good. So we're making like 100,000 a turn now in profits. So yeah, the amount of trade income has just exploded lately. Like, just absolutely exploded. It's been more than 20%. Because, you know, and that's not even very much. It just has a way of, like, because the economy in Medieval 2 is dynamic. Think of it this way. This is what having an extra trade route does. For example, trade what's it called? Has a bit of a butterfly effect. Okay, so a trade route, the extra trade route moves from here to, let's just say it landed at Heracleon, and then because of that extra trade, don't forget it gets income from imports as well, coming from, let's just say it was from Venice, another 100, increasing its tradable resources as well and population, and then its extra one goes along here. It just starts compounding along the trade route, and everyone starts benefiting from it. That's the way it should be. That's when all those little bonuses you get from like merchants and everything like that come late game really make humongous differences. It's just in the early game it makes like nothing, because there's just not enough people around. Yep, not much to construct. Let's move on. What's going on with Trebizond? Oh, the motherfucking general there died. Which wouldn't really be a problem, but he was providing so much chivalry that... Oh, God damn it. This is the problem with chivalrous generals. When they die, they leave this humongous hole in the population growth. Crap. Hang on. How bad is it here? Oh, it's fine. So yeah, we don't need you. A couple of those will sort it right out. That's 2 earthquakes you've had recently, Alexandria. Get your shit together. You tectonic plate fuckers. Teutonic plate. Yeah, the Teutonic plate that runs through the Baltic right through here. Separating Eastern and Western Europe. Okay, yeah. So what year is it now? 1312. Timurids will be arriving soon. I can't remember which hits first, Timurids or the plague. I was hoping for the plague. Football announced. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. And since there hasn't been anything to construct lately, I'm just going to burn through the next turn. Actually, before I do that, let me just check public order. Okay, Damascus has issues. Nicaea also, again. Bloody retards. But 70% should be fine for, as far as revolts are concerned. I really don't have to hire more troops. It's just not... It doesn't really matter, but these goddamn heretics, and the thing is, like, I'd hire a priest, and then he'd just fail and turn into a bloody heretic himself, and just make the problem worse. What I need to do is put a huge cathedral there. That fixes it. And it doesn't even matter if these guys are here. Alright, moving on. So Nicaea has gone downhill a little bit, but that'll help it a little bit. That extra 5%. Good, it's under control again. Good, every settlement's under control, and I think we'll end the video here because I'm going to take a bit of a break. So guys, like and subscribe. Part 29 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.